For part 3 of our buying a house project, you're going to need to refer back to your part 2 where you picked out your different houses. And today we're going to look at the differences between a 15-year and a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. Now, because of everything that's been going on, our interest rates have actually been going down. So the example, we're going to go ahead and leave these a little higher. That's not actually what they are right now. They've gone down quite a bit, but for our purposes, we'll leave them at this rate. Your house picture that you put on document number 2 from last week, you can put your house here. You're going to need to do all 4 of your houses. So your price of your home, let's say we picked, I think the example I did was $225,000. That is actually going to go in for both of these, for a 30 and a 15, because that is just the price of the house. Your mortgage does not change the price of your house. Down payment, 15%. So you're going to need to do 225 times 0.15. You can feel free to use your calculator for that. So for my example, that's going to be $33,750. And again, that's going to be the same for both. It doesn't matter yet. Okay? So the amount borrowed, you're then going to take your price of your home and you're going to subtract your down payment. So if I do that, I get, so I would actually, for this house, $191, $250. And again, that's going to be the same for both mortgages. So now we're going to use our link here for our mortgage calculator, and we're going to be putting in these different values. So when I open the mortgage calculator, we're going to put exactly what we just put in there. So your home amount, your down payment, which we said you can put either as a percentage or you can put it in as a value. The rate, you're going to need to put the rate, we'll look at the 15-year first, so 4.86. And then we can change this to a 15-year. Now, your property tax, you had a property tax for your city, so you're going to need to look at that. For San Antonio, I think it was 1.22, so you would do that 225,000 times 1, you change it to a decimal, so 0.0122. So my property tax is actually going to be 2745. So you need to actually look at that on yours. PMI is, we'll just leave it. It's not a big deal. Home insurance, we're not going to mess with that, or the HOA. So then we are going to hit calculate. And when we do that, we're going to see exactly, this is where we started. And then we would end up paying it off in 15 years. And the part that is interesting to us is this piece right here, mortgage repayment summary. So we want to know our monthly payment and our total paid to the bank. So our monthly payment is going to be this $1,890.25. And then, but remember, the total paid to the bank is going to be with all of your interest. So we would say 8, and it was for 15 years, right? Do we put that in correctly? Yes. So we're actually going to end up paying $327 if you look down here. It says total of 180 payments, so 15 times 12 is 180, so $327.9705. $327.97 Okay, so you can see we ended up paying a lot more. So then we're going to go back to our mortgage calculator and come back up here. We're going to change our interest rate to 5.29. And we're going to change this to 30. We already did our property taxes. That's not going to change. We're not going to worry about credit rating. And we'll say calculate. And then we can come down here. So now our payment is less. So now we're at $1464.50 for our monthly payment. So you can see it went down by about, call it $400. But then when we come down here, now we're paying back $502,279.60. So we're paying way over double the amount for the house by doing that 30-year mortgage. So I want you to go through, I want you to do that for your 4 houses, and that's going to help you determine in the end which house you want to choose. Make sure you put your picture here. If you found a different picture you like better than you put on your original document, you can put that instead. Let me know if you have any questions, please.